Hey everybody, this is Mike Mitchell, and in this tutorial I'm going to show you how you can embed your streaming video from worship. Maybe you're doing that on YouTube, but I'm going to show you how to embed that streaming video onto your church website. Now, the question you may ask is, well, why would we want to do that? People can just go to YouTube, or maybe you're using Facebook Live, and then you'd say, well, people can just go to Facebook Live and see it there. And that is true, but in talking with some different churches around, I've heard people talk about that. There are some people, especially maybe older people within your congregation, who either are not comfortable using YouTube, or with Facebook, there are some people who just, for various reasons, don't want to have an account on Facebook. And so if you're only streaming to those places, you're kind of restricting, where people can go to watch your stream. And if you are streaming to YouTube, thankfully there is a really easy way to kind of expand and give people other options, including just going to your church website. You can have a page where you can point people to, and they can watch the stream there. Let me show you how to do this. So I am in YouTube, and I'm just going to use the Progressive Church Media YouTube account as our example. What you want to do is you want to, when you're on, if you need to get to this page, you're going to come up here under your account, and you're going to go to your channel, and that will bring you right here to where I am. Now, the other thing I should say is you have to be a person who has the ability to manage and administer your YouTube account for your church. So you've got to be signed in as a person who can do that, okay? So once you're here, you're going to look for this YouTube Studio, and we're just going to click there, and that's going to bring me in. Now, the first thing that you're going to want to do is make sure that you have your YouTube account properly set up to do streaming. You may have already done this, but just as my mother used to say, to make sure everybody is singing on the same page of the hymnal, what you're going to do is you come down here to Settings, and that's going to pop up this. What you want to do is come to Channel, and then come over here to Feature Eligibility, and you'll see what you have got enabled. But a quicker and I think easier way to kind of see everything at a glance is to click right here on Status and Features. That's going to open up a new little window, and here's what you want to look for are these two: that live streaming is enabled, which it is, and embed live streams is enabled. If they are not enabled, then you would see a little button right here that you could click on to turn those on. And so you would just click, turn it on, and then you're done. So you want to make sure you've got live streaming and embedding enabled. We do. So now let's come back up here to go back to YouTube Studio. So here's what you're going to do. You're going to come over here to Videos, and you're going to see you've got two views that you can look at. One is any videos that you have uploaded. You can see I've uploaded some various videos many years ago, it looks like there, from Virginia Highland Church in Atlanta. Shout out to VHC. But you want to come over here to Live. Now this is only going to show, again, if you've gone under Settings and turned it on. So I'm going to come to Live, and you should see, you've got a live stream ready to go. Now, what I want to do, there are lots of different options here, and maybe in another video we'll talk about all of those, but really for the purpose of this tutorial, what I want to do is click on the little details, the edit, and this is what I'm looking for. Depending on how your page is laid out, sometimes I've noticed what I'm looking for sometimes is down here at the bottom. On my screen right now, I'm seeing it's over here. What you want to look for is this video link. this is the URL, the link for your live stream, okay? And right here is where I can just copy and paste that. I want to copy that to my clipboard. So I've got it, magically I've got it. And now I'm just gonna open up in my browser a new tab, and I'm gonna paste that in. And this is where, you know, I would actually go to if I wanted to view my live stream on YouTube. But that's not what we want to do, or you may want to give people the option to do this. So you come over here to this share area. We're going to click on that, and that's going to pop this up. And you may have used this before. This is where you can share, you know, a YouTube video to Facebook or Twitter, etc. That's all fine and dandy, but what we want is this one, this embed code. So I'm going to click on that, and it brings up this wonderful computer stuff here. I'm not going to explain what all that is. Down at the bottom, if I scroll down a little bit, you'll see I've got some options. Really the big one here is whether or not you want to give people the controls, or whether they like pause or play and that kind of thing. The default is it's turned on. I'm just going to leave it the way it is. So here's what I want to do. I want to grab that code, everything from the beginning of iframe to the ending of iframe. That's what you're looking for. And I'm going to click copy. Now I'm going to jump over into my website. I happen to use WordPress, but this will work for anything. What I just copied there was some HTML, which is what websites use. And so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to just simply paste that iframe code in, right? Let me go ahead and save that as a draft. And now, as soon as that saves, let's come over here, and I'm going to open this up in a new tab. And again, this is on my website. Here's what you're going to see. So now, if we were actually streaming that video, that YouTube stream is going to be embedded on your website. So if I actually publish this, I just saved it as a draft on my website, but if I actually publish this, then I could give people this link to this page and say, hey, you know, Sunday morning, Sunday evening, whenever you're doing your streaming, go here and you can watch on the website. Now, one of the reasons why you may want to do this, what I've noticed some churches doing, is in addition to the live stream, maybe they put like a PDF version of the bulletin, or maybe they put some, you know, a little study guide, or maybe they have, you know, printed out on the screen here the scripture, so that, you know, some people want to actually be able to read along and follow along. This is a way virtually you can add some other resources that they, you know, that they would typically have if they were in your physical church. This is a way to give it to them virtually. So I hope this helps. If any of you do this, I'd love to see what you do. And as always, stay safe.